So let me start from the beginning. So first thing, how do we log in? So this is the URL, the Moodle dot. You can see that the Moodle.org, Moodle.isgbell.org. This is our URL. So under this, we are going to log in. So this is our home page. As soon as you click on this, we are leading to the home page. So first thing, we need to log in. So login credentials are already shared with all the teachers and everybody has access. Still anybody is facing problem, please let me know. I will just clear it all your login problems. See, login. I'm just logging as a teacher now. I'm not logging as an admin. I'm logging in as a teacher. So as a teacher login, so what are the things we can do it? So first thing, the teacher should have the access to particular lessons. Then only the teacher can see their dashboard in a proper way. So how to get that access, I will tell you. So as soon as you log in as a teacher, so already you might have experience already this login. So this test teacher login is just, I made it for the testing purpose. As a teacher, what are the things I can do? So maybe we have the confusion. Nadeem sir has all the access. He can do everything. Okay. So of course I can do everything, or I can go to the each and every corner of the system. I can see everything. But as a teacher, of course, you have limitation. With the limitation, we will learn what are the things we are going to do as a teacher. Yes, as a teacher, you can give the access to the student. As a teacher, you can give the give the access to the other teachers also, and you have to give the access to the students as a student. So these are the things we can do. So as a teacher, again, I can add the resources and I can add the questions. I can add the quizzes. I can add the assignments as a teacher. So these are the role. I can conduct the exam. I can evaluate. I can generate the results. All that is possible with the teacher login. So for doing this, you don't have to have a manager a credential or the admin credential. Of course, we have given the manager role for some of the subject coordinators. So subject coordinator has a complete role to play, and they are giving the access to other teacher as a teacher. So why we have given, so the arrangement of the lesson, the ordering of the lesson should be controlled under one teacher, one or two teachers, so that they will organize everything, and similarly it will be available for all the teachers. So there is no confusion. So one should have the hold, one or two should have the hold. That's the reason it is given. So nothing else, like not to get confused more about the arrangement of the content. So one or two teachers will discuss, they will arrange. Still, if you feel like it should be arranged like this, you can just discuss with your coordinator, the subject coordinator, and definitely you can get the change according to your way of teaching. That's absolutely no problem. So it's freehandly. You can arrange the content in such a way that the student should not get confused. The parent should not get confused. So easily on one click, the content should be available in the systematic manner. That's the basic idea. So now let's focus on, so as soon as you log in as a teacher, so this is the home page, this is the dashboard we are launching. So here you can see that in this dashboard, you can see there are number of lessons you can see. That means this particular teacher has the access to these many chapters. This teacher has access of missing letter, term 1, this teacher LMS guideline, don't letter, and matching letter, missing letter. So here it is showing the recent access, which are the chapters I'm recently going through, that will be on the top. And next all, it will be placing one by one. So this will be placing one by one depending on the course starting and the ending date. So if you set the starting and the ending date, so easily you can see that the ordering is coming up automatically. This dashboard will be set automatically. You don't need to set anything. Okay, once you log into this page, so now we know, so for which chapter we want to go, and we want to add our contents, we want to teach our students with the existing content. Suppose it's not that like you have to keep all your content here and you have to teach. It's better if you keep all your content here and you started teaching with this. Even if you have not done it, you can teach with the PDF file separately, and then after the class you can add that PDF into the activities. That is also you can do it. So if you do it within the system and started sharing, so that the student will come to know, okay, this file is available here. The parents also will come to know this particular content is available here. So easily we can view that. So it's one way guiding the students and the parents also to access their content. Okay, so suppose I want to access this missing letter as a teacher. So just clicking on one click, you can see that you'll be launching to the missing letter chapter. So under this, you can see that the introduction to the missing letter, like there are some contents we have, some PDF files we have. Okay, we are just looking. So again, we have some video lectures. Again, we have some notes to share that is also available here. Again, I have created one more session as quiz section. So under this quiz section, we have created some quiz here. So how we can add? That's a challenge here. So already we have done this. So you are familiar with this, how we can add it. Yes, it's very simple. Drag and drop mechanism can be used to add any of the resources like this. So now at this stage, you can't edit anything here. So anything, if you want to edit anything, if you want to add or delete, very first thing, so on the right corner, top right corner, you can see that turn the editing on button. So next to the trigger, next to the setting trigger, so you can see that turn the editing button on. So the moment you click on this, you can see that on every name, every topic name, everywhere you can see that the pencil symbol is appearing. So on the right side, you are getting the edit button. And just below the edit, you can see that add an activity and resources. So these icons will help you to edit the content. So if you want to change any heading here, so just one click, just click on the pencil symbol and you can change the letter, whatever the headings here. So just press the enter key to make the changes. If you just press the mouse outside, it is not going to save anything. So suppose I'm just pressing this and pressing outside the screen, it is not going to save anything until unless you press the enter key. So any changes if you made, just press enter key, the changes will be done. So this is how we can change the headings here. So if you want to add, so here we have only 4 topics like introduction, video lecture. In this particular chapter, we have 4 sessions. So you want to add one more session. Okay, suppose maybe class work or something like that if you want to add. So there is an option to add a topic. There is an option add topic. Yes, we can add the topic here. So it will ask you how many number of topics you want to add. So by default, it will be 1. So just click on add topic. You can see that just below the last session. So session 5 is coming. Okay. So now if you want to add this, so if you want to change this, just say class work. So like this, just press the enter key. You can see that it is added. So likewise, you can add as many number of sessions. And good thing is, if you want to shift this section to up, yes, possible, we can shift it. Just hold it and move wherever you want, up, down. So suppose if you want to place here before this, yes, possible, you can do that. So just move up and you can easily shift it. See, you can shift it like this. So this is a great thing. So again, if you want to add one more, you can add number of topics. So just keep it standard 4 to 5 sessions in every chapter. It will be more clear. So keep it common, like introduction, classwork, video lectures, notes and assignments, something like that, like as per your lesson planning, how we are doing it. So you can make it common for all, so that everybody, any student can access the same fashion. So for all the subject, maintain the standard the same fashion. so that you can discuss, and accordingly you can do it. Already we have done this work, already we have added so much of content. So just maintain that standard. Same standard should be followed for all the lessons. Okay, just make a order how we want to make it. So same thing you can do it. So now once this is done, so you can just, I'll come back here. I'll just go to some other lesson. Okay, circle. So you can see that. So just we have added the name of the chapter, circle letters. So under this, it is showing only topic 1, topic 2, topic 3. We have not done anything here so far. So we have not added any content here. We have not added any content here. So just we have access to this, and we have to add the content. So first time we are getting like this. Now under this, I want to change the topic 1, topic 2. So I cannot change it here because it is not in the editing mode. So how I can do it? So just turn the editing on. Just click here, introduction. So you say classwork. So like, just click here. Assignments, practice quiz, or quiz section. So likewise, you can just change the name. You just maintain the standard how we want to make it. Just maintain the standard for all the lesson, all the subjects similarly. So now under this introduction, to introduce this particular topic, so we need to add the content. How do we add the content? So now turn editing is on. So add activities and resources is on. So what we need to do, so just click on add an activity. So just as soon as you click on add an activity, you can see that some of the activities in the start. So generally first time it will be available with this. So first time you can see that these are the all activities and resources. So under this, whichever I'm using more, so just I made it star so that it will be available here immediately. No need to search all the time. So basically so just if you click on the resources, these are the resources. If you click on the activities, these are the activities we can conduct. All, it will show all. So under this, repeatedly, if you are using some of the activities, of course, we are focusing on this 4 to 5 resources, so that I already made it start so that it will be available here immediately. So only once you have to do it, it will be available throughout your login. So now here, I want to add the file. So adding up the file, you can do it from here also. The best thing to avoid the lot of confusion here. So just very easiest way how we can add. It's very easy how we can add the content. So just you can drag and drop. So you can observe here, if I turn off, so now it's not in the editing mode. As soon as I click on the turn on editing mode, on the top right, top middle, you can see that drag and drop files onto the session upon them. You can see that. I'll switch off and switch on again. So there is an option, drag and drop the courses and the session upon them. That means here you can just drag and drop the content easily. So assume that like you have already prepared some content, which is already I have placed in my computer somewhere. So I assume like I have done it in my desktop. So these are my lessons. So these are my files. So this file should be drag and drop as an introduction. So just what I'll do it, just drag and drop here. That's it. Drag and drop here. That's it. So within no time, you can add all your files here. So better, I will say, maintain the PDF files. Even if it is a PPT, convert that PPT into PDF and use it. So easily it can be open. So once it is drag and drop, so one by one also you can drop like this. Suppose if you want to drag 2 to 3 files at a time, possible, you can do that. Select all the 3 files, or select all the files together. Just you can drag and drop easy. So all the files are coming together. So by mistake, I have added added unwanted files. So just come here, delete. Just make it delete. You can delete. I've added the MS Word file also. So better maintain the one standard thing. So convert everything into PDF and record it. So easily you can delete the files unwanted. Suppose we have added, but I don't want that particular lesson to be shown, particular content to be shown to the students. Okay, let it be there. I am not going to delete it. In that case, what you can do, you can hide from the student. It will be available with you, but hidden for the student. You can release anytime. Suppose if you have created the test, you want to make it hide. You don't want to open that assignment or text or the document or the resources, anything, whatever you are placing the contents here, activities you are placing here. So you want to immediately to be disseminated. Yes, no problem. As soon as you drag and drop, it will be available for the students also. Okay. So if you don't want this to be highlighted for the student, so just what we need to do, so just click on hide. So once again, just one click, you can release this to the students. Now it's available for the student also. So this way also we can maintain your content easy. So just one click, just drag and drop mechanism you can use, and just you can drag and drop. Of course, I know that you have all the content in for every topic in this fashion. So you have made it chapter wise, all the resources. That resources in one click, within no time, 1 minute, you can complete the entire topic. So this is the simple way we can just drag and drop the content. So once this is done, so one basic thing we need to set here in the editing. So that is, just click on the edit of this particular thing. So if you want to change this name, yes, you can change this name. Okay, so just press the enter. So you can change the name easily. Okay. Right. You can change the name like this. And then one thing is very important here. So every file should be open. Just go to the editing. So one setting you have to do. Okay, whatever the name you have given, it is coming here. Whatever the file you have uploaded, it is coming here. Okay, so one change you have to make it appearance. In the appearance, don't make it automatic, make it embedded. This is more important. Just click on embedded and save and return to the course. What will happen? So if I open this file, this file will be open within the system, within the same frame of the LMS. So suppose I'll just go back. Suppose now for this one, for the next one, I have not given the frame. So now you can see that in the editing, I have given embedded. Appearance is under embedded now. So it is opening within the frame. So what will happen if I don't give? So it will open, but it will open in a fresh page. It will open in a fresh page. So if it is opening the fresh page, what will happen? So again, the student has to go back from here. This may be a confusion. So this may, okay, they feel that like we are out of the software. So just they're into PDF and they will close the file. They will close that file from here. So once again, they have to log in otherwise. Okay, once again, they have to log in. So to avoid this kind of confusion, so always better to use the embedded. If you give just one click, one setting, you don't do anything here. So just one setting you have to do. So that is automatic, make it embedded, and just click on save. Now you can see the change. Just clicking on that, so it's opening within the frame. So there is no confusion. So immediately you can go back, and from here also, if I'm here, so easily I can move the topics from here to there easily. So easily I can move this. See, it's moving automatically to the next topic. If I click again, it will move to the next topic automatically. So this is the easiest way we can arrange the contents in this fashion. Okay. So for every file, just make it embedded. And I have observed some of them straight away, they have taken the snapshots of the textbook and they have uploaded the images. So even that images, you can convert it into PDF and upload it. That will be the better. That will be the good presentation. If suppose I have 10 images in this particular file, all 10 images are coming one, doesn't look good. The presentation will not be impressive. So convert that all the images into, put all the images into your MS Word and just save it as a PDF. Just save it as a PDF. One file will be there. So that file you just bring it here and place it. Avoid putting the images directly here, anywhere. So request everybody to convert all your images into PDF. The simplest way to create the PDF, copy all the images, grab the images properly and put it into the MS Word and save that file as a PDF, and then you bring it here. So try to keep all your contents in the form of PDF, PPT, even the PPT save as PDF and do it. Word file you have, Word notes you have, that also you convert into PDF and upload it. So PDF advantage, easy to open and reduce the size, and the common one type of the file we are maintaining throughout the system. So all advantages, and the presentation remains very elegant. So request all of you to maintain that. So this is how, so suppose if you want to add some in the classwork, if you want to add any of the content, same thing. So just once again, go to the content. So assume that like you have classwork notes, everything here. So that also you want to bring it in one click. Okay. So just one click. I want to bring this notes here. So it's coming here. It's came here. It's ready now. So now similarly, you want to add some one more topic. So I want to add video here itself. So just add an activity. If you want to add an activity as a resource, video you want to add. So add video, name of the video. You can say circle. Similar video, suppose assume that you have similar video in the YouTube. So you want to bring that here. Just I'm searching one YouTube video, circle letters. Okay. So this video, I want to bring it to, assume that this is our own video. I know there are a lot of videos we have produced. So the same video uploaded into.
Grammarly can help you write quickly and confidently.
So how we can take it? So just copy this, copy, click on a share, copy the URL, come back to the software, just copy the URL here. Okay, link. So any description if you want to give, this particular video deals with. So at the end of the lesson, end of this video, the student will learn how to circle the particular word. So if you want to give any instructions, you can give it here. After giving the instructions, you can just click on display. It will be display just below the video. What is the description? With no description, leave it, no problem. It's not mandatory. The mandatory is only two things, name and the URL. So, and next again, appearance. This is most important. Once again here, make it embedded and don't display the URL. Don't display URL. So just uncheck. So these two things we need to maintain, and just click on save and return. The video is uploaded here. So student can straight away click on this video link and straight away you can go to the video. So now, of course, it is playing from the YouTube only, but it is playing within the frame, within your frame. If you don't give this embedded one, so see what will happen. So it will straight away go to. So if I say in the appearance, if I say automatic, straight away, once again, it is going back to the YouTube. So that we wanted to avoid the distraction from the students. So the moment I click on this, it's immediately opening in the YouTube. So we don't want our students to visit frequently the YouTube and get diverted. So we want to make this diversion control. So how we can control it? So just clicking on the embedded, the video will be opening within the frame, as if like the video, which is our own video, which is playing inside the system. You just click. So this video will be opening within the system. Of course, it is showing in the small size. You can maximize this size. See, this is opening within the frame now. So you click here, you can maximize. So once you minimize, so again we'll come back to the same page again. So likewise, we can topic to topic, we can add as many number of videos as a resources. Okay. So once this, hope it's clear so far, the adding of the resources. So similarly, we want to add an assignment, an activity. So every topic there is the same thing. So you want to add an assignment. So click on an assignment. So here, name of the assignment is very important. So name of the assignment is very important. So just I will say assignment 1 here. Okay. Assignment 1. So you want to give any description, you can give the description here. Again, you can display here. So you have any additional file. Suppose your worksheet as an assignment here. So you can bring that worksheet here. So how we can bring? So just one click, you can bring that sheet here easily. Okay, the file is there, the file will be available. So the management of the assignment is very, very important. So how do we manage this assignment? Managing of the assignment, when the assignment should be allowed to submit. So right now I'm giving, today is 25th October, so 25th it should be open. So right now I'm doing, so I want this to be submitted from tomorrow onwards. I can set the date. So tomorrow it will be open, so student can start submitting to this. So by default, you can see that it will take today's date and to right away today's time also, and due date. If you want to set the due date, 1 week from here it is coming. So if you want to set the due date, you can set the due date here. So after this due date, the student will not be able to submit. That also you can. So you don't want it should be open all the time. So just click on enable and disable it. So now it's open all the time. Okay. So this anyhow you can decide how what is the date, how we can give it. You can decide accordingly. So next here, reminding me to grade. So this is reminding me to grade. It is reminder to the teacher to grade the particular activity, particular assignment, whatever you have given. So if you want to remind yourself, yes, you can. Otherwise, this is also not mandatory. It's up to you how we can do it. So cutoff date also, if you want to set the cutoff date also, you can set the cutoff date also. So this is up to you. You can decide how we can do it. So next, very important thing, submission type. How we want the particular assignment to be submitted. So submitted online file submission. So we want only the file submission to be a assignment type of assignment type submission. By default, it will be yes, it will be there here. Okay. So if you click on this, you can see that the number of files, how many files you want to. So here the maximum number of uploads. So suppose if you are giving the page a 3-page assignment. So assume that the 3-page fix it to the 3-page to 4-page or 5-page assignment. So if the student is writing the same answers within the worksheet only. So if there's a 3-page, they have to fill this entire worksheet and submit it back to you with the 3 pages only. Scan it and submit. So maximum size 5 MB, let it be 5 MB, no issues. So access type. So there are different types of the access file. So here, I don't want to confuse here. So just click here, document type. Document type, again, there are different types of the document. We know the PDF, we know the MS Word files and all that. And also there are some e-publication file and all. So just select, don't go for the specific, just select the document type. And similarly, the image file. So in the image also, we have different types of the images. Select just image. So any of the image, it will take it up. So if you give specific, the student and the parents, when they're uploading the content, they should be also a specific format only. So that will be again a burden for the student, burden for the parent. Even it is difficult for us also to manage. So better don't give any very specific, just select the image and select the document. So just click on save. So you can see that the file attached can be this different types of documents and different types of images. So within this image, within this document, so whoever, whatever they do it, so that will come within this formats only. Okay, so they can submit your file in this way. So next, feedback. So nothing we have to do. So there are a lot of things are there. So just don't change anything here. Submission settings, don't change anything. So here, grading by default, always your grading will show this to the 100 points. So if you want to give the grading for 10 marks, 5 marks, even no marks, no problem, make it 0. So this is just an assignment, no evaluation on this assignment. Okay, so just to encourage the students, so you can, if you want to maintain that, you can, no problem. So you can set this assignment carries 10 points. So finally you can gather some points and you can appreciate them. That is also possible, you can do that. So just do this and then anonymous submission, let it be as it is, don't change anything here. Okay, let it be as it is, don't let us not make any changes here, just click on save. The assignment is ready now. So the assignment is the same thing, it will be visible for the student. So this is how we can create a simple assignment here. Similarly, now we want to add a quiz. So in the assignment, in the activities we have seen assignment, file also we have seen, URL also we have seen. So now in the same way, we want to add the assigned quiz. So to add the quiz, there are certain conditions. You should have to have a number of questions within the topic. So you don't have the questions, so of course you cannot create any quiz. So within this topic, if you want to create the quiz, so okay, just let me add the quiz. How to add the quiz? First thing, so add the quiz, clicking on the quiz. I'll say practice. Okay. Just I will say quiz 1. Okay. So name of the quiz is very important here. So next, if you want to give any description, again, you can give the description, instructions. You can give the instruction in the form of audio also. You can record your audio up to 2 minutes. All your instructions will be recorded in the form of audio. So you can stop and attach. In the same way, if you want to add the instruction in the form of video, yes, possible. You can add the instruction in the form of video also. Start recording, so video automatically it's switching on and it is getting recorded. So up to 2 minutes video also you can record it, and you can stop and you can attach that video here. So if you want to give more attraction to the students, yes, possible. Small children, you can do this kind of exercises. Okay. So you want to display that, it will be displayed. All the instructions will be displayed. So next, as soon as you open the quiz, the timing is very, very important. So when this quiz should be open. So this is very important, when this quiz should be open. I've created the quiz, but it is not open to all. It will be visible for you, but not for the students. Okay, so open the quiz, when should open. So how we are maintaining our Google Forms. So it should be open on this particular day, we are starting the exam from this time to this time. So you can set that. Okay, it's open, quiz should be open. Exactly, you can set the time. So, okay, so I want to open this quiz by 10 o'clock today or 10:30 today. So you can set it. 10:30, the quiz will be open. And when it should close by 11 o'clock, just half an hour. So you can say after half an hour, it will close. So if you want the timer should be displayed 30 minutes, yes, the timer should also be displayed. When you open the quiz, the 30 minutes countdown clock will be there all the time. When the time expires, the open attempt submitted automatically. This is one of the greatest facility here. So even if the student opens the test, but attended partially, the time is over. No need to click on the submit button. So automatically the open test will be submitted to the teacher once the time is over. So before the time he is submitting, yes, he can just click on the submit, it will be submitted. Even he forgot to submit, even the power goes, internet goes, anything, if the student is attempted 2-3 questions, any technical problem, then automatically after the time, the open test will be submitted automatically. So that's the advantage. By default, let it be the same thing. So next, the grading. So don't change anything here. Let it be as it is. Layout, number of questions on every page. How many number of questions? So every question, every page, that will be the better for the smaller children. So question behavior, don't change anything here. So just leave it as it is. Next, this is very important, the review. So whether to show the right answer or not, whether to show the feedback or not, whether to show the attempt or not, whether to show the correct, right or wrong answer, overall feedback of the test. So how we do it done it in Google form, whether to show the right answer, not to show the right answer. So all that settings you can do it here. You just go through, spend some time here to understand. So this is general feedback of every question. Okay, so all this it will be available once you check. So if you uncheck, this will be not available. That's it. Okay, so one time we have to set for the course, and then also we have attempt. Appearance. Yes, extra attempt. So if you want to give the extra attempt with the password, yes, possible. You can give the extra attempt with the password. Of course, we are not doing all this. So let it be not get confused here at this stage. So just click on save. Once this changes is done, just click on save. See, the quiz is open with the instructions. So you can, whatever we have recorded. 2 minutes. All your instructions. Okay. So audio also is. So this instruction in the form of audio, video, or the text, you can give that. So before that, they can view to this. And then if you click on the quiz, the student is clicking on the quiz, it will be available. Now, if I click on the quiz, it will show no questions has been added. Of course, we have created the quiz, but questions are not available. So we need to add the question. You can see that the quiz will not be available until Monday 25, 10:30. So 10:30, the student can attempt to this quiz. The quiz will be closed on 25th 11 a.m. So time limit is 30 minutes. So grading, highest grade. So you can set the grading, 2 attempts, 3 attempts, and then average also we can take. That also it can be possible. So that we will see later how we can do that. So now once the quiz is created, we need to add the questions. So just click on edit quiz. First time it will ask you to edit the quiz. Now this is the area, one by one questions we can add. Once you add the question, that will be added to the question bank. So there are 3 ways we can add the question. So one, clicking on this add new question. So the moment you click on the add new question, you can see that the different types of the questions are available. So what type of question if you want to design, so you can design it. Okay. So now you want to add the multiple choice question, just click on this question and click on add. The one question if you want to add. Okay. By default, it is taken circle letter. So this is the category. Don't change anything here. So this is now this is the question number 1. So I want to circle. Assume that. So fine. Find the missing letter. So just I will give underscore. See. Just find the missing letter. So this is my question here. So now what I have to, by default, it is coming 1 mark. So here you have the option, the answer only one or multiple answers. So only if it is a multiple choice, multiple choice, so make it one answer. If you have multiple answers, you can make it 2-3 answers are correct. So by default, we have chosen the MCQ. So if you want to shuffle the option, yes, possible. You can shuffle the option, shuffle the choice. That is also possible. And number of choices, A, B, C, D, 1, 2, 3, how it should come. That also you can make it. So here, standard instructions, anything, if you want to give the standard instructions, you can give the standard instruction. So that will come automatically, the instruction. So now started, this is also not mandatory. You can avoid that. Okay. So choice one, A, B, sorry, mistake here. D, C is missing here. So you can just, so missing letter is C here. Okay, so I'm choosing the C and grading and give the grading, it's 100%, it's a correct answer. So that means A is the right answer here. So next you can see, you can write the different options, E, F, yes, E, F, and B. Okay, so we need to find the right answer. So right answer is C. So I had made it 100%. If two answers are there, make it 50-50. So multiple choice, you can make it multi-choice, you can make it 50-50. So if it is one answer, just make it 100%. So one answer, one question is added. So just click on add. One question is added. So again, add one more question. Similar, I'll just add true and false. So question number 2. D. Suppose. So if this statement is true or false, so you can mention if it is a true correct answer. If it is false, make it false. If it is true, make it true. Okay. So if it is a false, so by default it will be a 1 marks. Just click on yes. And one more thing you can observe. So suppose if you want to edit this question, so how do you edit? So just clicking on this trigger, you can write it here. So if you want, if it is so general feedback. If you want to give general feedback, if it is true, what is the feedback if you want to give? You have to give it's correct. If it is correct answer. If it is false, you can say try again. Something like if you want to give the feedback for each and every question, that is also possible. You can do that. Okay. So if you want to add one more question, yes, possible. You can add as many more. Match the following. Suppose quickly match the following. Yes, match the following. Also, you can do that. So match the following. Number 3. The following. Okay. So now we want to add the question A and then B. Right answer. So then here C, I would say D. Right answer. So you just your letter E, E and F. So if you want to add some more options, yes, possible we can do that. So again, 3 more is added here. G and H. So it's not mandatory. If you want only up to 4, you can just click on save. So it's added, match the following. Likewise, you can add as many number of the questions within this. If you want to change the marks, yes, you can change the marks here. This is for 5 marks plus the enter key. Assume that this is for 1.5 marks. Yes, possible. You can do that. This is also if you want to make it for 2 marks. Yes, 2.5 marks. Yes, you can make it. So total it is showing 9. So if you want to make this also to the 9, yes, possible, you can do that. Okay, you want to shuffle the question for every student. So shuffling inside the question, that is shuffling the options. If you want to shuffle the question for every student, yes, it is possible. It will be shuffling all the questions, suppose for all the students. So for one student, the first question will be the third, and second question will be the first. This way, the order will change. That way also we can do it. So once this is done, so our test is ready, and just I'm going back now. So if you just click on this now, you'll see the questions are ready. So we can preview the quiz as a teacher. You can preview the quiz as a teacher. You can just see how it looks like. See, I have shuffled. So the third question is coming first now. Match the following: C, D, A, B, E, F. I'll just make it wrong now. G, H. I will say D. So go to the next question. You can see that the timer is on. The timer is also coming here. Here it will show you the number of questions. Okay. D comes after E. Just say true. Let's see. Just you can attempt this, and you can see this is how it will come for the student also. Just submit and see. It will show you the result also, which is the right answer, which is a correct wrong answer. It will show. Okay. Just finish the review. So it is not open for the student, but as a teacher, you can view that. As a teacher, you can attend and you can view that. Even if you don't want to attend, you can view it. So suppose now it's done. So now suppose I want to add one more question in the same quiz. How I can do that? So again, you can just click here, click on the edit settings. So it will come back to this page now here. Okay. No, not here. So just come back to quiz. Okay. So now yes, click on this edit. This edit is for this. Now just click on this edit and click on the edit settings. Click on this quiz now. Preview the quiz, attempt the quiz once again. So if you want to add any of this, just click here and edit the quiz. Click here and edit the quiz. So once again, you're coming back to the questions. So if you want to add any questions again, yes, you can add it. You want to add one more question, so just click here and you can add. You want to edit the existing question, yes, possible, you can edit that. So after editing, before we go to the actual, you can see the preview here itself. Okay. You can see the preview here itself. So this is one way of adding the question. So suppose I'll just close this. I will add one more quiz. One more quiz. Quickly, I'll add one more quiz here. Add an activity. Quiz. Quiz 2. Okay. So I'm not going to change anything. So just I'll enable this. That's it. Okay. So now the quiz is added. So now I want to add the question under this. Now adding one by one, we have seen already. Okay. So if you have the question in the question bank, from the question bank. So just now we have added 3 questions from in the first quiz. So all that questions will be added in the question bank. So separately, you don't need to add the question separately here. So once you added one by one questions, automatically it's getting added to your question bank. So if you want to choose from the question bank also, suppose if you have number of questions here, 50 questions in this topic. You can choose among them and you can just add it. So separately, you no need to add the question separately in the question bank. So one by one, if you're adding, automatically it's maintaining it. That is a separate question bank for this particular topic. So this is one way. Suppose just if you want to delete the question from the question from this quiz, yes, you can delete it. One by one also you can delete, and you can select all also you can delete. Suppose I'll just select all here, enroll it, okay, enroll it. So if you want to delete all the questions, yes, possible, you can delete all the questions here. So just select all. So once you select all, select multiple item, it will select. So just click on select all, delete the selected item. It will delete from the quiz, not from the question bank. See, in the question bank, it is there. So now there is one more option to add the question randomly. Suppose if you have multiple questions here, hundreds of questions, it is not showing the question here. So if you want to choose the number of questions, only 2 questions I want to choose, number of question randomly. So suppose if you have 20 questions, out of 20, it will choose 2. Even the teacher cannot guess which questions are coming in this test. So this way also we can choose it. So once again, if I say choose again 2 more questions randomly, yes, possible. We'll say 2 questions. I will say 2 questions. Yes, it will choose again 2 questions. Randomly, it is going to choose, and this will be available for the student. Now you can just come back and see the quiz 2. If you click on this, sometime this error will come. Just go back and see that. Click on quiz now. Okay, some repeated questions are coming. That's the reason it is showing the error here. I will check what is the error. So if you want to edit the questions again, so just go back. You can edit the questions. If you want to delete this, yes, you can delete, selecting all, select all, and you can delete all the questions in one shot. If you want to delete the entire quiz, yes, possible. You can delete the entire quiz also. Just come back to the quiz section. If you want to delete this quiz, yes, possible. You can delete this quiz also. So you want to keep this hidden, you can hide this test. Yes, you can hide this test. The whole, complete session itself hidden. So nobody can see that session, the quiz session. This is for the quiz section. So particular quiz, if you want to hide, yes, possible. You can hide the particular quiz also. So that's it from my side today. So we'll have one more session and the revision. So in that session, I will show you some of the assignment management and the quiz management, and also as a manager credentials. So how we can give the access to the students, how we can give the access to the teachers. Still, I know some of the teachers are facing the problem with the access controls. It's very simple for any topic. If you want to give the access to the teacher, so very simple, just click on the participants. Click on the participants. You can see that there is no participant here. There is no participant here. Okay. So no teacher is assigned, no student is assigned. So as I'm a teacher, so I have given the access from the admin. So I am able to do all these things. So now I want to give the access to other teachers as a teacher. So just what I can do it here, enroll it, click on the enroll. So here you can say English, have type like this, English, maths, EVS, one, if I say all one class teachers will come here. If I say one, all class 1 teachers will come here. Okay, so this is the shortcut key I have given. So already I have shared before in the group. So this is how we can access. Similarly, if I say 2, so all class 2 teachers will be available. Similarly, if you want to see only the Hindi teacher, Hindi class 1 teacher, I can see only Hindi class 1 teacher here. So Hindi class 2, only Hindi class 2 teachers I can see. So this will be easy for you to access it. Okay, so you can give the access easily. English, Maths, EVS 1. If you say, so you can just assign these other teachers. We want to give the access. Okay, by default, I clicked outside. English. So I want to give the access to these teachers. Okay. So now just if I click outside, so by default assign role is the student it is showing. So I can assign this teacher. So this teacher is manager also. So I can assign this teacher as teachers. So enroll it. So now these 3 teachers have the access to this particular topic. So they can access as a teacher. So similarly, I want to assign the students. How do you assign the student? Simple way. So just clicking on this cohort user. So you can see that all LKG students are coming here. So in one click, you can add all the students of LKG into this topic. So I'm not doing it right now. Okay. So suppose if you want to give the access only for the particular student, yes, demo LKG. So this is the particular student I'm assigning. Okay, similarly, only LKGA section from LKGA section, all LKGA students will be available. So this is a lengthy process. So I have made it easy here, easiest way. So just clicking on this cohort user. So all LKG student, you can give the access in one shot. If I give in one shot, all the students will be added as a student. See that the role should be student. By default, always it will be student only. So only when you are giving the access to the teacher, check the role, it should be a teacher. Then you can give the access. By mistake, you have selected the student, you have selected as a teacher assign, so that the student can modify your content. Okay, be careful here when you give the access. So that's it from my side. If you have any questions, so please raise the question.